I love you. Bored in the house because I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house because I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house because I'm in the house bored. Bored, 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 bored. Oh, these TikTok songs cannot get out of my head. Hold on, my dad is FaceTiming me. Dad, I'm filming a YouTube video.
Stop the madness.
What madness?
YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube.
I'm hustling, baby.
What are you talking about now?
I'm doing a Q&A. You got a question for me? Because I gotta go.
You just showed me how to do the exercise.
Okay, we can do this another time. The people can't wait. All right, so I thought I would do a quarantine and chill, like a question and answer, Q, quarantine, A, answer. Get it? Just a basic Q&A. So anyways, I asked you guys on Instagram if you could give me some questions you are wondering about me. I mean, I'm pretty much an open book, so I feel like a lot of questions are pretty much answered throughout my videos and stuff, but you guys had a few, so I wrote them down on my phone and we're just gonna go over them. I actually really enjoy these videos. I love getting to know my favorite YouTubers. Some people think that when people do Q&As, it's kind of like a filler video because people don't know what to film, but I personally love them. I could sit down and watch you chit chat about yourself all day long. So when I saw this question, I thought it would be good to start off with, and it was, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? And honestly, it's not that crazy besides the fact that I moved to LA and I used to watch YouTube solely for beauty and makeup, and then I stumbled upon Casey Holmes vlogs and that opened my eyes up to a whole new genre of YouTube. I had no idea, like I truly did not know who Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star were until he did that like whole series where he'd take famous YouTubers and go and like tell their story. When I was at SoulCycle with my friend said to me, I can't believe Emma Chamberlain is in our SoulCycle classes. And I was like, what are you talking about? Who is Emma Chamberlain? And she said, are you kidding me? You're a YouTuber and you don't know who she is? There's so many people on YouTube. I don't know, I can't keep track. And now I watched a few of her videos and like, she's hilarious. I'm glad that she brought that to my attention. All right, so going back to the answer of this question, when I moved here, I just wanted to have content for my family to watch and see like what I'm up to, what I'm loving. Sometimes my friends and family ask me like what kind of makeup products I use or what did I buy shopping, and I thought it would just be cool to have almost like a time capsule in my YouTube. And growing up, I was known, and I'm still known, and I'm proud of it, to film my family secretively, even though eventually they found out when I would make a family video every year. And I just have always loved editing and filming and content creation, and so YouTube just seemed like a really great platform for me to utilize. So I just thought I would do it and see how I liked it. I'm gonna continue to do it even if it doesn't turn into anything. Like, I genuinely love creating videos, and it's super cool that you guys love what I put out. It means the world to me that someone can relate to what I'm putting out or get tips and tricks from things that I do. So someone asked, how are you and Ryan getting along being stuck together in quarantine? Be honest. So honestly, I feel like it's great. I mean, I have no problem with it. I'm pretty used to being stuck with him in a small space anyway, so you kind of have to get used to that. But I feel like we've kind of bonded a lot more. Like, there's more time for us to laugh about things, watch things together. I mean, we kind of do things on our own too. He's very good at occupying himself and I'm very good at occupying myself, and I think that's why our relationship works. Some things that are a little annoying about him is like, I need to have my space crystal clean for my mind not to feel overstimulated and like too much is going around me. It just doesn't do my mind right. It makes me anxious. He, on the other hand, like, if he's not done using a sweater and he'll throw it over the couch, and in his mind, like, it has a place, but in my mind it's just being thrown over the couch, and I need everything to have an exact tidy looking space. So that's something like I have to work on, because he is overall pretty good at doing the laundry, the dishes. He also, another thing that agitates me, which is stupid because I do it as well, but he'll play video games and watch TV on his iPad and then also be on Instagram on his phone, and it's just like he's really multitasking. And I don't know why that bothers me, because I do the exact same thing, except for I watch a TV show and I'm on my phone, and then I'll be like watching a YouTube channel, you know? But my friend put it into perspective and she was like, girl, you do the same thing, it's just a different format. Next question is, what breed is your dog? Our dog is a miniature Australian Shepherd. I know that she looks bigger in photos and videos, but she's actually very miniature. She's not a toy, she's just a miniature, which there is a difference. She is a blue merle miniature Australian Shepherd, and that just basically means like the pattern of her coating. She is the light of our lives. Are you working from home, and what is your job? So yes, I'm technically working from home still. I can still run a lot of errands for work, obviously social distancing wise, but I can get a lot done through email, phone, and every now and then I can run an errand here or there. So I'm lucky that I still have my job and I'm still working. And what my job is I'm an executive assistant. I think that's like the title to call me. I really feel like I'm just so much more than that, but that would be my professional title. So that is what I do. Favorite thing to do while in quarantine: make TikToks. I've been on my TikTok game lately. Check me out at KaleZaxo with a Z. I love making TikToks. I love learning the dances. I feel like I get a full workout in when I'm trying to learn them. Also really enjoy just catching up on shows. I love TV. I love movies. I've always been that way. I love just diving into a different world. Spending time with Ryan and Stormy more. It's really nice because our days overlap and we don't get that many hours to spend with each other. So now that we get this, I do cherish that. Are you working out from home, and can you show us some things we can do from home? Yes, I am working out from home. I do a lot of YouTube videos. I am not really into running outside because my legs and my arms get super itchy for some reason. I have the worst intense like itchiness all over. I don't know what it is. I've had it for a while, but I've been doing Whitney Simmons workouts are really good. I just discovered Mad Fit. She's really good. My mom is in the fitness industry and she has put out some great content. So what I've been doing lately is I've been using my 8-pound weights. I mean, the basics that I've been doing are leg lifts, hammer curls, bicep curls, overhead presses. I really just do anything to get movement in. I'll just randomly in the middle of cooking dinner will break out into 50 jumping jacks, just anything to get my heart rate going, movement in for the day. It's good for me. And then I always try to reach 10,000 steps on my Fitbit. I don't have an Apple Watch. I know I want to be team Apple Watch, but they're just too dang expensive. Right now I'm at 6,400, so I really need to step my game up. Next question is, now that you have been stuck at home for a couple of weeks, do you have a different appreciation for what you have? Yes and no. I feel like overall I'm a pretty soak in the moment kind of person and very appreciative for what I have in my surroundings. But this has definitely shown me that we have a lot of freedom and a lot of resources, and once those are taken away, you can definitely feel hopeless and confused on what the heck to do. It's just a weird time. It's a weird thing to adapt to, but I definitely think it's adaptable and doable, and I hope that everyone is doing their part in adapting and making sure that we can all flatten that curve so we can move back on to our normal lives. This one my friend's husband asked me, and it was, what was your most awkward year in school? So I really had to think about this one, and I can't think of like an exact time where I felt super awkward. It's not like I was confident about myself, but I was just like, maybe I was confident about myself because I didn't really let things get to me unless it had to do with like my friends and if there's like friend drama. But like the way I looked, I guess probably in middle school when I was just going through that weird transition phase, and I did start to notice like some girls were getting boobs and butts and like filling out as women, and I was just like, oh, interesting, when is this gonna happen for me? So yes, there is your answer, Chris. There it is. Bet you weren't expecting that. Favorite online stores to shop? Ooh, this is a good one. I really love Boohoo, Forever 21. Just, I don't spend a lot of money on my clothes. Let me tell you, things rip and tear, and I'm just not there to have to pay a big bill for clothes that just will be thrown out eventually. So I love just like cheap, fashionable places. Miss Lola is really good, and ooh, Windsor. I really like Windsor. I just recently discovered Windsor, and they have great stuff as well. Do you feel like you have to censor yourself for YouTube? I'm not quite sure what that means, but no, I don't feel like I have to censor myself. I guess I do kind of, I keep in mind obviously the things that I say. I mean, I think anyone should do that, whether you're filming yourself or not. Recently I noticed that I curse a little bit more than usual. Before, I used to absolutely never curse, but I do think there's a time and a place for cursing, and I don't find it attractive when people curse all the time. I think there's emphasis in the curse words for a reason, and I think it's funny to me when it's in comedy, not necessarily, I mean, if you're mad and you use a curse word, I think it's great when you emphasize your anger, maybe once or twice within your statement. But other than that, like, I don't like when people curse out left and right. That's just not me personally. But yeah, I mean, I will use a curse word every now and then, but I'm not over the top with it, and I don't feel like I'm censoring myself. I feel like I'm pretty open book, and I am who I am on camera, so that's the answer to the question. There you go. What are your favorite videos to film? Ooh, I like this one. So my favorite videos to film probably are my decorate with me's because I love the holidays, Christmas, Halloween. I just love to decorate any occasion I can. I feel like I could be a party planner. No, I don't know. I'd be afraid to be a party planner because what if I ended up hating it? I think I'm really good at party planning for myself because I know exactly what I want. I planned my whole bachelorette party theme. I planned my whole entire wedding, my bridal shower. Like, obviously I had some help, but overall, those were all of my ideas and I loved it and I thrived doing that kind of stuff. And Pinterest helps. I love making those, and then I also really just like vlogging day to day. I really love looking back on what I did within a day and just having those for my own personal memories, so I really enjoyed those too. Do you live in walking distance from Trader Joe's? I guess I could technically be living in walking distance from Trader Joe's, but it would take kind of a long time. I'd say like an hour to walk there. Okay, Brian says it wouldn't take an hour, so I guess we live in distance to it, but I'm not walking over there. I mean, unless I really have to. But you get a lot of steps in, so there is a positive side to that. The next question that my grandma asks me every time we're on the phone, and it's, are you guys having babies anytime soon? So no, we're not having babies anytime soon to our knowledge. You know, whatever, it's in God's plans. I don't know, I felt like when I was younger, I really always thought I'd be probably 2 kids in by this age, but I think when you're younger you also don't realize, 1, how fast time goes, 2, how expensive things are, you know, where life takes you career-wise, and just personally, like, I feel so young and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even wake up in the morning sometimes on my own. How am I gonna wake up and have a kid? But then people tell you all the time, like, the moment you have a kid, just everything shifts, everything changes, your mindset changes, and you just make it work. And yes, like, I believe that, but I also want to somewhat feel comfortable with where I'm at in life and feel confident that I'm ready to take that on. And honestly, like, everything has happened for a reason, and I feel like when it's meant to be, it will definitely be. And Ryan would have had a kid like yesterday if he could. I mean, he is ready to be a dad. It has nothing to do with him. If anything, he is like, let's have a baby. I want a little bit more time to myself, so we'll see. I mean, ideally it'd be nice to have a kid before 30 just because I'd like to, I don't know why. That's in my mind for some reason, to have a kid before 30. But so was having a kid at 25 years old, and now I'm 27 and I don't have one. So moving on. This topic makes me anxious. I don't know why, but it just stresses me out to think about the future. I just want to be present. The last question is, what is your Enneagram? I love Enneagrams. And your love language. So my Enneagram is 2 wing 3. So a 2 is the helper and the wing is the achiever. And I feel like that is pretty dang accurate because I absolutely love helping out people. I just feel like the helper overall encompasses who I am because I'm not totally the achiever. Like, when I want to get something done, I will get it done. But like, my overall motto in life isn't to like achieve and like make everything perfect. I think that's like a little part of who I am. So I think the wing part is really cool that they do that. But if you don't know what the Enneagram is, it's basically a personality test that you take, and it's pretty accurate. I feel like my dad took it, Ryan took it, and I can definitely see the personality types that they gave them within them. So I would check it out. It's fun. I mean, you don't have to take it very seriously. There's a lot of free ones online. Maybe I'll put one down in the description box below, but I really enjoyed it, and I just like love learning what other people are because I just feel like it helps you relate to other people and understand people better. And so does the love languages. So my love language is acts of services. I'm reading off the laptop here. Words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, and physical touch. And how I give love is by gift giving and words of affirmation. I think it's always good to self-evaluate, grow, learn. You just never know what's up in your mind that can be told to you in a test. All right, well, that's it for this quarantine and answer. I hope you guys learned some things about myself. If you have any more questions, let me know down below. In fact, like, answer these too if you want, and let me know about yourself. I would love to get to know my subscribers even more. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It would mean the world to me. It really, truly does. I really, truly love it. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for keeping up. Bye. Can I help you? You're just trying to annoy me. You got a mask? Wow. You have gold in your hand right now. What? Okay, can we simmer down for a sec? I just want to film this. What? What? What do you want to say? Why are you smirking over there?
Because I'm watching something.
I thought you were smirking about me.
I'm not listening.
Oh. Okay. We all need to just go on a walk, don't we?